Hi, my name is Mila. I'm a Ukrainian refugee in Germany.
When the war started on 24 February, I was going to go with my son, Platon, at 8 a.m. to do a blood test in Ukrainian lab Synevo. And I remember how I took the phone, and it was about 7 a.m. And I texted to lab that we will not come. First of all, we decided to collect a go bag because we were delaying this moment to the end. We was thinking that for sure there will be no war and Russia cannot do such terrible things and invade Ukraine. We own a workshop in Ukraine which is producing decorations from plastic and wooden. And we always have very active schedule of the orders. And I remember that in that day I run to my plans. I find out that we have still 15 or 17 orders for clients to make. So for sure we decided to finish all the orders and try to ship them as fast as possible. And we really went to our workshop and we started working. Next day, on 25 February, my brother came to me and he actually started saying that, see what's happening. You have a kid. How you need to run somewhere because who knows how the things will go in future. It's already traffic jams here and yeah, you really need to go because you don't know what will happen. And yeah, we decided to leave home because we understood that we can just sit, wait, and miss moment when we still can leave at all and we will stuck there. So we had thought, let's go somewhere to Carpathians. Because in Carpathians there are no military objects, there are no military bases, and where to run from the war at the end if not some kind of village of the grid somewhere in the mountains. So yeah, we started. We was already on the way. We drove for something like 18 hours, and I got message from my cousin. She lives in Chernivtsi Oblast, and she invited us to come to her. After 1 month, we decided that we need to come and stay more close, 100 kilometers around Kiev. Me, Miroslav, my husband, and my son Platon, we go all together. We were worried so much because the roads was totally empty. There was no cars anywhere. And you are driving and you are not sure if you can even reach and if you are doing the right thing at all. So we came to Kiev region, 100 kilometers away from Kiev, and there is mom of my husband living, and I stayed with my son at her home. Morally, we were ready somehow to continue study at school. My husband started visiting our workshop time from time. So actually, I was collecting orders during the week, and we were lucky that Easter season started because we started to manufacture stands for Easter bread, stands for eggs, and on that time, everybody was saying that business must work. It is our second front line. It's economic front line, and we understood that. So when after 2 months we came back home, first 2 weeks were super exciting. We were so happy. We are at home, and even now I'm talking and I have tears on my eyes. Really, we were so much happy. Then we put ourselves together and we started to feel so much patriotism. We need to manufacture some goods which would be somehow reflecting our current life. So first we started making some kind of patriotic doughs and we made collection of decorations called home and we started getting orders, but it was very complicated to work. Everyday prices for materials was becoming more and more expensive, and we were keeping pre-war prices, and we understand that we cannot rise prices because nobody will order such things. People do not have money, and even if they have, they keeping them for the basic things like food, clothes, for example. They are saving because they don't know what is coming. So we didn't want to leave Ukraine till the last moment, but it happened. And I'm always talking about that. We didn't plan to leave Ukraine because many people writing to me, for sure you wanted to move to Germany since long time and finally you got a chance. No, because we had the opportunity to leave Ukraine on the legal basis. on the first month of war, on the second. And our son, he's even having medical disability. But we were staying in Ukraine all 6 months. Remember I told that first day of war we was gonna do blood test. So we wasn't able to do it 5.5 months almost. And somehow, before leaving Ukraine, we arranged to make a blood test, and not all. We were not able to make all tests in Ukraine, but we understood that yes, this is too much and we cannot handle it anymore. Our doctor, who worked in Kharkiv Institute of Genetics, she also left to Germany. And in the first months of war, somehow we were communicating, and later our communication stopped. So maybe we dropped our hands, but it became very hard really to earn money. And I noticed that condition of our son is getting more worse. And then I noticed that my condition becoming more bad because my son is getting more bad. And in that moment I thought that I really need to change something. So we need to change our surrounding to some kind of more quiet place. Because if I will drop my hands, then for sure our son will get more worse. So that is why we left Ukraine. So that was a psychological reasons, health conditions of our son, our business problems. We were not able to earn money in Ukraine, and you're always living in danger. You always hear talks that Russians will try to invade Kiev again, and they're going to explode a nuclear station, and it's pressuring you all the time from all the sides. So, why exactly we go to Germany? And which other options did we consider? We were considering three options: Germany, Canada, and US. Both Canada and US are very far from Ukraine. And from one side, it is a safe place because actually we really don't know what will happen in Europe even. But from another side, it is such far from Ukraine that we really dropped this idea. So that's why we decided to choose Germany. First of all, my husband, he speaks German. Something like with his parents, he went 5 to 6 years in Germany when he was a kid. And then while we was living in Ukraine, we already arranged place of living for us in Germany. And I believe this is the most important. When you are moving to another country, you need to arrange language and place of stay. So to be honest, yes, maybe we're not typical refugees, but we are same like others, run away from the war. What we are gonna do in Germany? For now, we're here about 3 weeks, and as I understand, this is too much short for Germany. Right now we are working on the documents, and we have right to stay here for 1.5 years under protection. For what we are very thankful to Germany. Now we are here for 3 weeks, and we are on the crossroad. Should we work as per our profession? Because I'm a journalist with profession, and my husband is construction engineer. But for that, we will have to confirm our education and diploma for Germany. Maybe we should open our workshop here because we did this business in Ukraine for the last 10 years and we really understand how to manufacture home decorations. Maybe we would go study something new and we will start new profession. We are from the refugee types who plan to learn language, we plan to work, we don't want to live on our kind of social support, and this is actually not the really lifestyle which we used to have in Ukraine. So we couldn't sit in Ukraine to do nothing. So for sure we will not sit doing nothing in Germany. It's something just inside of you. So what do we live in Ukraine? We left our parents, and this is for sure the biggest value. Also, we left our house in Ukraine, business which for now doesn't work, and I feel really bad for this situation. Both our parents, mine and my husband, they don't want to leave Ukraine by any means. But I'm very thankful that they support us. And are we going to return to Ukraine? Yes, for sure we will come back to Ukraine. For now, I'm really not sure when it can happen. Is it when the war will finish or before? But at this moment, right now, I feel I need to be there. Every family has certain reasons. And reasons are very individual, so you really don't need to condemn anybody. Don't try to condemn. Don't try to put situation on yourself because this is very hard decision and it was very hard for us to make such decision. Bye to everyone.